Alright, and I'm gonna go and just place you in here. If I take you out of handcuffs, are you gonna be cooperative?
Why wouldn't I be?
Sir, I don't know. I don't know you from anybody, so I'm just making sure. Let me go ahead and, I'm just gonna go ahead and take your handcuffs off you. When I do that, I want you to place your hands up in the air till I exit the cell, okay?
Alright.
Alright.
Just so you know, officer, you might want to
Appreciate
secure
it.
my weapon. I have a sidearm on my hip there that no one
Oh,
has
was
secured.
that never...
No one has secured it from me. So
Was that never...
if you would,
Oh,
you might
okay,
want to
hang on
secure
just one
that. I
second. I
don't
thought
want
that was already done.
No, I don't want there to be any accidents or anything.
Yep. I thought maybe that was done before you were, oh, shit. Oh, there we go. Some of these doors are a little... Oh, he just hasn't been searched. Or, like, his firearm hasn't been taken off him.
I don't know if they searched me or not, but no one has secured my weapon, so I just want to make sure there's no accidents.
Let me just go ahead and do that for you here.
How
do I
get
get it out of that holster?
Just a little strap there over the... Yep, one little strap over the handle. Be careful, it is loaded. One in the chamber, as always.
Hey, Sheriff.
Yes?
Advise, that's standing a vehicle comes back to nothing. It's pretty much a ghost car.
Gotcha. Alright. Interesting.
Alright.
You want him here, or do you want him in the...
Could you post him in the cell? I've got two people wanting to speak to me about the situation
they have nothing against you.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna put you
Toby.
back in the cell. Same thing.
Oh, you're watching,
take the handcuffs off you, go and put your hands in the air.
They have nothing against you.
Well, they have the hit and run, actually.
Right,
Well, hit and run, but other than that...
I said those guys were scaring me and chasing me, and so I ran into the car.
Alright, thank you. Go ahead and put your hands down.
They have nothing against you.
Just
The
make
prints
sure
are
the
gone.
doors back there secure. Hang on. Real quick. There it is.
There's no fingerprints, no security footage, so they can't pull the security footage.
You sell fruit.
Oh, damn, I can't do emotes in here.
What?
Is that correct? Exotic fruit?
Yep. Apples, oranges, and those hard-to-find bananas.
Hard to find bananas, alright.
Yeah, I got some on me if you want to try one.
I love that. Hard to find.
No, I'm
banana.
alright.
I love it.
I'm not hungry right at the moment, but it's just kind of interesting. So where do you get your fruit from?
It's shipped in. Comes in on the docks. I got a friend of mine down there.
Okay, down in the harbor. Gotcha.
Yep. Once when it goes through customs, then I get my share of it, and I distribute it out to the fruit stands out in the county. And like I said, I've been trying to branch out to private sales. That's why I've been making my announcements, but so far it hasn't been too successful.
I mean, everybody could use. Right. Everybody could use good quality fruit in their life, right?
Oh yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get your vitamins. Yep.
It's always good to be a little fruity every now and then.
Gotta get your
Absolutely.
vitamins.
I fully believe it. Goddamn chair. Mr. Salvatore, if I run the serial number on this firearm, it's gonna come back to you.
Yes, it will. I do have a license for it.
Alright. Good deal.
Yeah, you wouldn't think fruit selling's dangerous, but it seems like every job in this town is dangerous.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Mr. Salvatore. Pretty much anything you do in this city is dangerous. A little ridiculous. Same in the county, it's just a little less possible for you to get carjacked or robbed or stabbed for no reason, basically. Alright. How long you been selling fruit?
What was that? Sound like you were yawning there.
Yeah, sorry about that. How long you been selling fruit?
I just started doing this. I just came to Los Santos probably, I don't know, maybe a little less than a month ago. Trying to get it up off the ground.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Where are you from originally or before?
I've moved around.
Kind of a free spirit?
Yeah,
Are you a
pretty
biker?
much.
You ride a motorcycle? You look like maybe the type that ride a motorcycle.
I'm into motorcycle and muscle cars, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. I can appreciate that.
Got a few tats on, you know.
Yeah. That's no big deal. I had tattoos. They got removed a few years back, but that's...
Yeah, I got these ones
That's
here on
anyway,
my one arm. I got them a long time ago, and they're all starting to fade out now. I'm getting a little older, so, you know. That's what happens when you get a little older and you have tattoos.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yep. One out of one David 6. Status? Copy. So Copy. So you were just trying to sell some fruit to those gentlemen on the parking garage, or what exactly? I mean, why were you in that situation? Why were you there?
No, I was down at the parking garage. Actually, I was down at the gas station. I met up with one guy and talked to him for a little bit at the gas station. Just small talk. Got in my truck, started driving away. He followed me in. I pulled into the parking garage. I figured, well, I'll pull in here and see what the hell's going on. Pulled in there, talked to him. It seemed like he was trying to sell me drugs. I told him that's not what I'm interested in. So I said, you know, I'm not interested in that kind of thing. And, you know, I started driving away. And then when I drive away, they started chasing me down the ramp. And, you know, got a little worried. Was a little scared. It's two of them, only one of me. So he's running down the ramp yelling and screaming. So I took off. I ended up hitting the car that was in front of me because I was too busy looking at them in the rearview mirror. And, you know, hit the guy there, and next thing I know, there's somebody shooting at me. So then I just freaked out and drove into the wall, and don't really remember much after that.
Okay.
I think I took a header off the side of the parking garage, to tell you the truth, because my head hurts a little bit.
You did actually. Yeah, you jumped over the rail there. That's all a little bit of
jumped
a
over the
blur
rail?
for you. Is that what you're saying?
I don't remember anything.
So.
I was gonna say I don't remember anything after hitting the wall with the truck. I think I kind of remember falling out of the door, but I don't know. I could have jumped out of the door for all I know.
Right. Yeah. So that vehicle you struck coming down off the ramp there, that was actually an undercover police vehicle. So.
Oh really? Well, you really should put some lights or something on that. I mean, scared the hell out of me coming down.
Oh, we don't use those very often, but.
Well, like I said, I tell you honest truth, I didn't even really see the car. I was too busy looking in my rearview mirror at these guys chasing me. So I was just trying to get the hell out of there, and next thing I know, there's a car there, and obviously with the truck I'm driving, I drove right over the hood.
Yeah, right. Just hang on just 1 second.
You got nothing on me.
What I missed?
One David.
No, just Brady talking to me. I told him they were trying to sell me drugs.
Did you happen to copy his last traffic for me?
They were trying to sell me drugs. I got scared. I left.
Alright, Mr. Salvatore, just sit tight here. Be right back with you.
Yeah, well, I'm not going anywhere.
Right. Yeah. Upstairs? Sure, yeah.
Are you listening? Can you hear him?
No, I can't.
Look, one of the guys drew a penis on a fucking Brady's whiteboard.
Sir, if I ain't mistaken, you must be Mr. Salvatore.
Yeah, that's me. Exotic fruit dealer.
Alright, so my boss
Last
told me
night, I forgot.
come
Last
down
night,
here and stay for a
three
bit.
people was in Brady's office. It was Dylan and his other people.
Can you tell me what's
They were in
going
a
on?
circle
Why it's
jerking
taking so
Brady's
long?
office last night.
Alright.
I got orders to fill.
Those gentlemen up there talking amongst themselves about things. I don't have full detail at this time.
Miss?
So what are you just down here to like stare at me in the cell then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, so you'll just turn your back to me then? Well, you know what? I don't know if I like you, officer. You seem very rude to me.
Well, the thing is, the police life ain't just about making friends.
Oh, I get that. I get that. I'm sure it's real hard to make friends
Why is everyone
in this town.
so interested in IKEA shit?
Yeah, no words can really express it.
Well, can you do like go let the powers that be, you know, up the stairs to, you know, I'm getting impatient down here. I've got orders to fill. I got fruit that's just going to spoil on the docks that I need to deliver. I mean,
Right,
questioning's
I'll make
one
sure
thing, but I
you
mean,
know
I've been sitting here for quite a while, man. I got deliveries to make.
Now, were you being arrested or you're just detained at the moment?
I have no idea. I'm not sure what's going on, man. As far as I know, I'm here for questioning. Sounds to me like you got two drug dealers upstairs trying to pin the rap on me when they're the ones with the drugs. I got no drugs on me. I'm an exotic fruit dealer. More than willing to have people search me. They search my vehicle. I've got no drugs on me. I've got no dirty money on me. I've got nothing like that. I don't do that kind of thing. I'm a businessman. And right now my business is going down the frickin' toilet because you guys are taking forever and my fucking fruit's rotting on the dock.
I feel you on that. I'll text my boss and let him know.
Yeah, just let him know I'm growing old down here. And my fruit on the dock's growing even older.
User disconnected from your channel.
Ah.
Oh, Mr. Salvatore, how are you doing today, sir?
Have you figured out what's going on yet?
At the moment, you could be facing some drug charges right now. Trafficking, to be exact.
Oh, yeah? And what evidence do you have of that?
Right. Well, I want you to tell me your side of the story. What have these two got to do with you?
Well, if you're going to be charging me, I don't think I'm going to say a word. I'd like to know what your evidence is on me.
Well, that's
I
why
mean,
I'm giving you the chance to explain.
All right. Like I told the other gentleman that was down here before, I was parked in the gas station. I was getting gas. These guys pulled in. I went over. I talked to them, a little chit-chat back and forth. Nothing, you know, out of the ordinary. I got in my vehicle. I drove away. They seemed to follow me. I pulled into the car garage, see what was up. Got in the car garage.
Yep.
They turned to me and said, oh, you know, hey, you want to buy something? You want to buy some drugs? We got drugs, blah, blah, blah. I said, I'm not into that shit. I tried to drive away from them. They started chasing me down the ramp. Scared the shit out of me.
Can I... Do
What?
you mind if I ask a question about that?
Go ahead.
Do you actually know who those guys are?
I have no idea who they are.
You've never met them before?
Not that I know of. I've had several people call me and text me about different, you know, fruit deliveries and stuff. Could be one of those guys. I have no idea, but what's his name? If you tell me his name, I probably have him in my Rolodex if he's one of my customers.
Sorry. So, did you have someone phone you earlier on inquiring about some products?
About products? No, I normally
Yeah.
don't. I normally don't do any estimates over the phone, man.
You don't do estimates, but so I'm going to come clean with you. I phoned you earlier on today, actually, as a different person. I was just doing a different voice. I'm usually quite good at doing those different voices. I phoned you earlier on and I asked you what products. I asked your name and your name is Sonny, and you sound exactly like the guy over the phone, and you told me you have weed. You didn't tell me you had opium. You just told me you had weed. So do you want to come clean with me?
That doesn't sound like me, man. You sure you dialed the right number?
What? That SUV that you hit our car with. What's that? What's that about? How long have you had that for?
I don't know. I guess I've had it now for about 2 weeks or so. Picked it up when I came into town.
It's a Camacho, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Jesus.
was on a special deal at Simeon Motorsports, right?
Yep. I think I got here right at the right time. He was having a deal on it. I ended up picking one of them up.
Yep.
I mean, obviously, like I said, I don't know. I may have talked to these gentlemen before on the phone. If they call me about some fruit or something of that nature, that's possible.
Have you ever been to the Bahama Mamas?
Yeah. There's a guy down there named Gordon Ramsay that was talking to me on the phone about some fruit.
And what does Gordon Ramsay look like?
I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever met him. As a matter of fact, I don't think I have met him. I've only dealt with him over the phone. I was supposed to meet him probably after. I think we were setting up an arrangement this afternoon, but obviously I missed that meeting. I got tons of fruit sitting on the dock rotting right now while I'm sitting in here.
Alright, so you... okay.
I mean, I'm willing to turn over my phone. You can look at my phone. Obviously, you will see nothing in there that says anything about drugs. So
I have his phone regarding locations to meet, things like that. This person in question.
Right. Okay. Well, we were probably that was probably the conversation we were having to meet for a fruit delivery.
One of them mentioned the gas station.
Okay.
The gas station, you said some random people turned up to speak to you.
Well, like I said, I didn't know that was Gordon Ramsay. If I would have known that, I would have talked to him about getting some fruit deals done. Like I said, I was talking to them, and they scared a little. You know, dude, this city's a dangerous place, man. I don't know two guys pull up in the gas station. I don't know who they are. If he would have told me he was Mr. Ramsay, I would have talked to the gentleman and tried to sell him some fruit.
Right.
I mean, I've got texts from him in my phone right here that I can show you that where we were talking about meeting.
You want to pass your...
But you'll notice on those texts there were never any mention of any drugs. I don't do that kind of thing.
You don't do that kind of thing. So
Nah,
how come
man,
you were meeting in a parking garage where a gold vehicle was?
I didn't. I told you. I pulled into the parking garage because they were chasing me out of the gas station. I didn't know who they were. I figured I'd pull into the garage and get out of there.
I'm gonna come clean with you. Because you're not being honest with me, but I want to be honest with you. I've been following you all day today. All day I've been following you. I've been watching every single move of yours.
And you haven't seen me do one single... You haven't seen me do one single drug deal, though, have you?
But that's where you're wrong. The guy that you were dealing with, I've been in full contact with him all day as he was dealing with you. I don't know if you noticed, he was on his phone quite a lot. There was a reason for that. He was speaking to me. He was communicating everything you were doing to me. They were informants working for me.
Oh, so basically then what you're telling me is that you set up an entrapment, then?
No.
That sure sounds to me, because he actually contacted me first. I didn't contact him. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that's pretty damn illegal for an officer to be setting up a drug sting and actually contact someone.
I didn't set it up. It was the informants. Now, my problem is the fact that there's a guy called Sonny in this town, city, should I say, who is dealing drugs. And you seem to be the only Sonny we've ever come across.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know another Sonny that owns a Camacho green in color?
Okay. And you have evidence that this Camacho green truck was used during drug sales. I would like to see this evidence because there's no way that
various occasions. Occasions that this informant, let me finish, that this informant has gone to. You have been in that green Camacho.
So I'm being penalized because this guy's following me around the city? I don't understand.
Right.
I'm not allowed. I drive all over the city, man. Like I said. All I know is I have no drugs on me, no money on me, no dirty money on me. I can't understand how you're trying to arrest me for drug sales. This is nuts.